Greetings, Dennis Daniels here. This is dittofi. Let's build a super simple demonstration application, and I'm going to call this new. Save, and when it loads, we're going to build a simple tool that's going to bind variables. I've already done this, so this is actually kind of annoying. I don't need all of this. I don't want all of this, so how can I delete it? Delete? Okay, it worked. And I'm going to get rid of the div block because it's incredibly important, but it's not super obvious when it's being used. So I'm going to delete that and start with a blank page. All right, so now I have a blank page. And I'm going to add an element, and the element is going to be, well, I'll go ahead and add my own container. There we go, something simple. And now I'm going to add a header. That in, and you can copy this copy, and I can just do a paste after, and we'll call that done. All right, so I've got two headings, and I'll leave it as is. Let's see, can I, yeah, okay, so I'm going to make that an H1 and leave it as an H1, and I'll make this one an H2 just for giggles. All right, so there we go. And now what they want me to do is create a variable. Now I'm going to create a variable. Right, so bind your heading to your variable. So I need to create a variable. And let's take a look. This should be variables. There they are. I'm going to create an app variable. Oh, wait, do I want an app variable? Is that what they wanted? Yeah, app variable. All right. And so I'm going to call this username, and the initial variable will be Lady Gaga. All right. So I save that, and I close this over here. And now now I go to the variable form, username Bob Dylan, set kind to text, which I'm pretty sure I did. Let's take a look at my nope. Let's take a look at my variables. Yeah, username, user underscore name. And now I'm going to bind my header to the variable. All right, so let's bind. Let's close that. And I'm going to bind the variable. Let's see, is that going to work there? Variable, global username text. I click OK. And now it says username. And if I preview, what happens? Let's see, anything happen? No, because I haven't actually built the code. I have to build the code first. So I'm going to say, oh, welcome. And I click that. And now I need to build and launch my app. So let's build the code. And now preview. Welcome, Lady Gaga. That's very nice. So now we've got that part. And I close this, and I go back to my tutorial here, which is going to add a text input element. All right, so let's add a text input element. Search input, text input. I'm going to keep it in the same container. And we go in there, text input, and now bind usernames. So bind the text input to the username variable. let's find out how to do that. To the variable global username, click OK. And that should cover it. Once whenever someone types in, okay, so we're going to build, we're going to see the results. So we go ahead and build the code. And this goes away, and now preview. And now when I type something here, I should see hello, welcome, Yoko. Oh no. All right, so that does work. So in this particular tutorial, we have seen a couple of things where we have bound the objects. Maybe what we can do just to show off the power here is see if I can move this object around. It's not super easy to move. I want it to be somewhere else. I can't resize it, at least not here. Layout. See if that changes anything. On this object, I'm just trying to move this object here. Layout. Nothing changes. No, nothing's changing there. So it's not super clear on how to move, at least for myself, how to move this object or resize it. I guess that I have to figure out how all of these things work in here. So if I click on the container, oh, look at that. Okay, container, I click on the container. Oh, that's probably going to make it look really weird. You can see though that it did change the layout. Vertical, horizontal. Yeah, let's see what happens now. Build code. And get out of my way. Preview. Welcome. Beyonce. All right, so it does work. Thanks for watching, and this is another quick demonstration of dittofi. Thanks for watching. Happy computing.